Welcome back. Today's session, we're going to be talking about viral structures. All viruses actually have the same basic structure, and it can either be a core nucleic acid, which can be a DNA or an RNA, which is enclosed or protected by a protein sheath called a capsid. So here we have different viruses and the kind of nucleic acid that they possess. Here we have the bacteriophage, which is a type of bacteria, or type of virus that destroys bacteria. You can see that inside its protein sheath, inside its capsid, is a DNA, a single linear DNA. While here we have the tobacco mosaic virus, which inside its capsid possesses an RNA, which is secular. And the HIV, it contains a double-stranded RNA inside its capsid. So that's one thing about viruses. They come in different shapes, sizes. There's so much diversity in this class. So the protein capsid that encloses this DNA or RNA nucleic acid is usually the main thing that allows the bacteria, the virus, to gain entry into a living cell. And the way it does it is by the specific receptors that it has on its capsid. These specific receptors act like keys to different locks on the cell membrane of the host cell. So these capsids come in different shapes, and the two major shapes that you see on a virus is the helical shape. This is usually a thread-like helix, rod-like shape, spiral kind, usually found in the tobacco mosaic virus. And you can also see them in what we call the isometric shapes. And one thing about these isometric shaped viruses is that they actually look secular, but when you peer down with your microscope, you increase the resolution, you actually see an icosahedron shape, like the one seen in an adenovirus. An icosahedron shape is simply 20-sided equilateral triangles. 20-sided equilateral triangles. And you can also see that in the bacteriophage, but it's only the head of the bacteriophage, but its tail is a helical tail. Another difference that you're going to see in viruses is that some viruses possess an envelope, like in the influenza virus. And these envelopes are actually gotten from their host cells. So that means as they leave the cells that they've infected, they take some part of the cell membrane of that cell with it. And this actually helps the virus to be able to infect more people. So these are the major structures of a virus. They contain a nucleic acid which is enclosed inside a protein structure called a capsid. So that's where I'm going to end for today. We'll talk about something else in the next part of the series.